And what's up, guys and girls? JP Jesse Piero here from MMO-play.com. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the game Call of Camelot. Now, it is a free browser-based MMORPG. It was developed by Boiling Core and published by Zyon Games. Now, it is fantasy-based, so I'm interested in seeing how they implement that. Let's get into the characters themselves. You have the warrior, the mage, and the priest, which is an interesting choice in my opinion because it's usually, the three, the warrior, the mage, and the archer. I don't know why they threw a priest in, and just for that, I'm going to be a priest. You guys always hear me talking in the beginning of these videos about the three classes because I honestly, it's one of the most frustrating things. As a gamer, I see the same classes all the time, I like to see new things. Like, why can't people come up with new stuff? I mean, it works. I mean, a game can still be fun and have them, but I mean, it's interesting how they added the priest instead of, an archer. Alright, character name. Viola. Viola is a guy. Okay, let's try OMGJP. Does that work? And there's a random dice button too, so you can actually randomize your names. Alright, guys and girls, we have just logged in here. Right off the bat, we have a quest auto walk system like most games recently. And you all know how much I love that. Absolutely awesome. I mean, it saves so much time. I can hear him walking around. It's kind of annoying. Reminds me of an old game. Whoa, that is loud. I'm going to try to see if I can alter some of the sounds. Because that was, I don't want to deafen everybody here. Alright guys, so I figured out how to turn it off, and while I was doing that, I started to kind of analyze the environment. For a fantasy game, you generally picture, bright colors, right? Fantasy, for, let's say, an elf or something, bright greens for magic, bright blues or purples. You really see a lot of vibrant colors, and something interesting about this that I picked off right off the bat as soon as I logged in is, it has a darkened atmosphere, almost like a medieval time. If you look at it, we got a blacksmith or a forge over here, which, you got your anvil and the forge, and, it does add to it. So I'm interested in seeing as we walk around, what we're going to run into in terms of environment, because, as a fantasy game, it's, did I just attack that thing? Was that the combat? I think that was the combat. Did I? Okay, we got a wooden sword, and it just leveled up. Right on. You've learned a new skill, which is Soul Blade. Now we're killing chickens off the path. That's so classic. Alright, storyline. Armor Merchant. Okay, cool. 100 XP, pheasants. Oh, sorry, not chickens, they're pheasants. It's so generic. Why am I shooting? That's my question when I'm a swordsman. I don't get that. Wait, we have a reward up here as well. There are, like daily rewards. Here's a quick look at, our pack. Instead of inventory, they call it pack. Ooh, that's a big improvement. Let's go to Tristan here. I do want to say something to everybody watching this because, I was looking at the comments in previous videos. We don't get paid, to biasly, review anything. I'm just, generally a very outgoing guy, very, I get into games, and I look at it in the perspective of the audience. Whether it's a child's game, I personally, I might not play it myself, but if I look at the game in the, market that it's target towards. So, I hope everyone realizes that because, we really do give, the best reviews possible here. So we're killing fawns now. What are these guys? Can I kill? I'm gonna try killing this guy. No, I really don't get why I'm shooting things. Okay, now I'm using a sword. I guess that was just the initial bit. Ooh. Can we zoom in? There is no zoom function that I can see as of yet. Now, I don't have sound on right now. Sound is a big component. I just don't want to turn it on because it's absolutely deafening, and you can't really alter the sound effects with turning it off completely. The animation's smooth, quick. In terms of killing your opponent, it appears to take some sort of, a decent duration. I'll fix that. Maybe if I put on my new weapon, that might be why. Quest completed. We killed the deer that we had to kill. So let's look at, different things right now. So we have, character attributes, like all games. We have a ton of statistics. I'm a big statistics guy. For instance, I play different games where, they have certain distributions and, you know, things like might, you know, kind of an overall statistic in terms of your power of your equipment, and, you know, it summarizes everything. So we got, you know, elements, which is really interesting. I do love games with elements, and I think everyone can say that, you know, you could really go and customize your weapons with different elements. There's an enhance element, so let's look at these here. There's fire, there's ice, thunder, wind, divine, dark, and mirage, which is interesting. You know, those are kind of unique. You know, we do see dark, what's this, weak, divine, you know, those are kind of interesting. These last three, you know, these are common elements. But, you know, we got divine and other really interesting things. Point distribution. We got soul, which is, you know, I wonder if that's a currency or something here. Soul distribution, defense magic, single distribution. You can level things up. Reset pills. So if you want to reset things, now there are different trees. You know, we got nature guardian here. You know, you can see at level 12, you know, you need a specific amount of mana in order to upgrade into these. So let's see if we can get something here. Holy Bear, we've got Tree Elf, Raging Lion, Phantom Deer, Elephant Tank. Okay, we gotta try that. So these are all different trees. Now, can we go into all of them? I believe we can. So if we click that, and then eventually, you know, we could branch off. Oh, you have to open your vessels one by one in order. Bam, we click that, nothing happens because I believe we need to level. What level am I? I'm level 5. Now, what's the requirements? We need mana for that, okay? So, you know, there's different things. It's just like every game, just different, you know, variables or terminology used for all the different, you know, requirements for stats upgrading. Titan Blessing, what's this here? Okay, so we get increased character max health by a specific amount. So this is, you know, like most games I play, there is a blessing of some sort. You know, it's kind of just a upgrade. It is passive. You know, it's not a skill or anything like that. So keep that in mind. But, you know, it's very important. In terms of market, I'm interested in seeing how this game profits. But right off the bat, you know, we don't see a large community. Might be because it's a tutorial. We do have somebody on here. You know, the big towns will probably be a little bit more, you know, pumped, and you know, let's see what we got going in pack-wise. Is that automatically equipping? That's the question. Is that equipped? Bound items. Yeah, I think it is automatically equipping based on the rarity or the overall value. If it's more valuable to you, then it'll probably equip, or it might just be, you know, because I don't have anything on currently, which could be it. So we're learning new skills. Let's look at the skills real quick here. Boom, boom. But you guys get the idea. You know, the combat, simplistic. I want to initiate some skills, so how do I stop? How do I stop walking here? It's kind of frustrating. Here I'm right-clicking, and yeah, simply click to go somewhere in this. So I'm a healer, right? So, you know, I have the heal option. Let's try the Soul Blade skill on a fawn, and let's see here. Boom. Now that does some serious damage. You can see that. That's pretty cool. And you can see right here, guys, there is loot, which is awesome. So can I just double click that, pick it up, wrist guards, click to equip if I want that equipped. I got that on. What do we have to do here? Defeat somebody. We're going to go fight the jackal. If it's a bird, I'll fighting animals off the start here, guys and girls. Alright, Iron Hammer. Oh, these are... Oh, that's not exactly what I thought. So I have, you know, magic. I forgot I was a priest. Here I am thinking I'm a warrior, so now I feel like the idiot. I'm a healer, sorry. Or is it priest? Yeah, I'm a priest. So that's why I'm shooting things out of my hands. But once I run out of mana, that's when I use my, sorry about this, guys. That's when I use the melee weapon here, which is my sword. And, you know, I got the Soul Blade option, which is actually pretty powerful. Do we kill him? Okay, quest completed. Boom. La la la. We're going to run back. Sprinting like crazy, sprinting like a madman here. He's pretty excited to get to go return this quest. You know, the environment, it's dark. Is that another person, or is that a... Yeah, that's another person. These are all different people. So, I mean, the community right off the bat here isn't bad. I mean, some games it's insane. You know, I'm always big on the community because it's crucial for games. I mean, you don't want to play a game be alone, then there's no point of playing, right? I mean, you're competing with yourself, essentially. because we all look at each other and say, "Oh, look, this guy's got this gear. I wonder how he did that." You know, you can't all show off. It's kind of, it's society as a whole. It's what we do. Storyline, blacksmith. If you guys want, you can read them. You know, I'm obviously not reading them for the purpose of this. Sometimes I honestly prefer text than actual audio coming from the NPCs, just because it allows you. It's just like when you read a book, you picture things completely different. Sometimes audio can actually distort or ruin something if the budget for the the development isn't there. Which I mean, sometimes it's absolutely amazing. Let's see what this does here. Move the less. Okay. Boom. 1. Boom, 1, boom, 1. I'm just using hotkeys here. If I want, I can pump out a heal. Boom, there's a heal. Probably get me to use the heal soon. Man, this thing is ridiculously difficult. Okay, there we go. You're done, buddy. I might have to use a heal. Bam. Open achievement interface to claim rewards. Bam. 30 quarter cash prize. You receive 30 achievement points and 30 item cash mall. So there is an item mall that we can look at, right here. Bam, item mall, different things you can buy. You can see here we have cash prize from that. So 2 currencies. $1 is equivalent to 100 golds, plural. I wonder if that's correct. 100 gold or 100 golds. Interesting. Cash prize. We just won that. So there's a different currency if you want to use that. Let's look really quick, before we get out of things here. As you can see, here's all the different elements. Each element has its own skill set, and eventually, you can upgrade based on, your level and stuff, and to choose, where you want to go: divine, dark, mirage, wind. So that is a big customization feature, and these games really do need that. We gotta look at our pack here. A decent amount of slots. We have coins, which is the currency, then the 2 item mall currencies that I showed previously. Actually, this is credit. So this is to participate in, events, essentially. We will get a mount at some point, which, you will be able to level, choose skills and whatnot for it. So there's mount refinement, mount enhancement. I'm really finding customization is a big thing. So, I mean, you have mount customization and, your hero customization, and you have, the elemental attributes that, adds to that as well. And then you have your gear, you unlock new grades of gear, have your friends, your guild. Let's click the forge real quick. Another customization feature right here, element enhancement and refinements. You can get really in depth into this, and, I think that's crucial. Sometimes people get bored. I mean, if you just pick up items, it's really boring, right? So we really do need to see this in games, and I'm glad that this game implemented it, because you can have so much fun building unique weapons and really powerful weapons. Instead of just dropping them, I know you get this. It takes some work to build a weapon, but when it's built, you're gonna feel awesome. I mean, you're gonna see the results, right? So that's what it's all about. So it's fantasy, but it's got a darkened setting, but it actually seems to work for it, honestly. You can see the frame rates. It's all right. These guys, their animations, they're not really solid. Like, you can't see every little movement. They got like a couple little paces here, and this guy, he's just moving slowly, but that it works for this game. There's no lag or anything in regards to my computer. I had no issues with this whatsoever. It worked out pretty well, guys and girls. So that is the first look for Call of Camelot. If you guys are interested in taking a look at it, go to mmo-play.com. This is JP Jesse Power here. I'll see you guys and girls in the next video.